Prodigy, so it's pretty easy to back that.
And while the panel was right about game 1, they went for the let's just believe in secret. Game 2, they didn't do that. So I don't know. Generally speaking, if you go with secret, you're in good standing, but we'll see how Prodigy respond here in game number 2.
So we are going to have, let's talk about the lanes. We got Monkey King Enchantress versus Earthshaker versus Furion. So that's not going to be like the lane dominating matchup that Monkey King usually likes to have.
Yeah, I think the good news is maybe, yeah, we'll see. I'm curious to see what Secret do, actually. Okay, so yeah, Bristle's going mid. Yeah, Monkey, I think with the Enchantress, you do just fine up here would be my guess.
Yeah, you probably farm fine, but you don't get to, like, really pressure too much.
Yeah, you don't have that melee core, but, like, Shaker's just not a hero that can really ever contest the lane other than just do some fissure blocks to secure the lane, but with a Blightstone Enchantress, you can enchant one of the treants if you want to. You can win that right-click bound. We're going to see Puppey just run in here early.
Yeah, same goes with Epileptic Kid in the bottom lane, too, but looks like both of them are going to back off from their early aggression and just sit on the one bounty rune, so we will have an even split here. I think the Batrider versus Bristleback lane, I have to assume that's Batrider favored. What do you think?
Don't really know. To be totally honest, I've seen a lot of these Bristle mids be super hit or miss. I've seen them crush lanes, and I've seen them like completely overplay their lane and feed. Something tells me Bristle's going to do just fine, and if he wants to, he can cut waves behind the tower. And the way we've seen like MB play Bristle, where he'll just pull creeps into neutrals, maybe that's an option.
Yeah, I've seen this in the side lane, and I know it's Batrider favored, but it might be Bristleback favored in the mid matchup because there's less room to work with as a Batrider. And so that's better for the Bristleback in that he's also just going to be amping up his quills all the time.
Yeah.
That is the thing, is like in order to win this matchup, you have to spam your quills constantly to put a threat out there of Batrider saying, hey, you go on me, I might stack up too many quills on you and you might just die. And we're going to see them try and go in now, but sure enough, FN doesn't have the movement speed.
And Bristle often has mana problems to spam quills, but you're playing against Bat with a stick, so you're going to have infinite mana. Same story for Batrider, where you get infinite mana from the quills with Magic Stick, but I think Bristle utilizes the free one charges better. Batrider, I mean, both heroes can have mana problems if you're spamming, but I think Bristle is just in an advantage because of that.
Okay, so what about our bottom lane? The Clockwork Enigma versus Wraith King Bane.
Should be a somewhat even matchup, I would anticipate. Zai's going to be denying a lot of range creeps. Iron's going to be playing around the pulls. But then you've got a really good forward position, Clockwork, to contest pulls and mess with the Bane. We're seeing Yapzor constantly deny Iron's little side pull here. So I think both sides have ways to play him in this lane. It's going to come down to like whether Yapzor snipes some couriers, whether Bane manages to get some of these pulls off here. We're going to see Yapzor block the small camp. And also the Radiant Couriers being very disciplined at the bottom tier 2 tower. They're not moving. They don't want to give Yapzor any free courier snipes with his boots first.
FN getting a bit low here as the quills start stacking up, but so too does the sticky napalm. Yapzor gonna go for it here. Ein is okay with taking this fight because Brain Sap is such a good trading tool, and you can see Yapzor's the one to back up.
Yep. Surprised not to see a Nightmare there. I think he could kill Yapzor, but maybe the Enigma's just going to wake him up with the Eidolons.
Yeah, that could be. He had quite the big army there. Nisha looking to chase down FN again, but the slow of the sticky napalm, once again, doesn't allow him to be able to catch up. But yeah, it seems to be a pretty even matchup so far. Batrider slightly ahead denies, but other than that, a harassing farming war.
Nisha doing a good job canceling the bottle charges. He's getting going on here mid now. This could be close one way or another.
Oh, FN. You gotta watch out.
Yeah. So, early bottle for FN's Batrider, and Nisha just going for some bracers, survivability against the Batrider. It's very much the onus is on the Batrider to pressure and go for the kills on Bristle. Nisha, knowing that, is just going to tank up as much as possible. And
FN's going to be forced to TP. Cancels his TP, though, but now Nisha seizes an opportunity. He's like, okay, maybe I can dive the tower here. Gets a couple quills, but fortunately that Fissure block was enough to scare him away. FN's kind of sitting here thinking, man, he's got a lot of stacks on him, but I'm so low.
Yeah.
Can't really go for it right now.
Would love a 4-minute rune, but you got to imagine Secret's going to be camping both of them. Puppy's already in position to secure top, and the Bristle can just make his move down bottom.
Bottom lane, YapzOr gets a little bit low, trying to get up there. But his battery assault was not enough to ward Epileptic Kid or Ein away. They just got aggressive on him.
So regen rune top secured. Puppy may try leave this for Bristle. He's going to shield it, keep FN away.
Oh no, the tornado's coming in.
Oh yeah, you can't get those bottle charges. I mean, he's still going to get the refilled bottle, but he's not going to get the free extra charge.
Yeah.
And
Nisha, meanwhile, regen, that is going to be canceled. He got a little bit of a bump up, but fortunately the Fisher was there.
all these really nice little plays from both sides with the supports. Save canceling the regen, Puppy canceling the bottle charges. And mid lane does seem to be pretty even, a bit of a wash so far. Slightly Bristle favored overall, but not. Partly, I'd say that's just because of Puppy's rotation.
Yeah, Batrider may have higher CS, but indeed, Bristleback is up in net worth by 200 here. But maybe that's all it's going to change around if they finally get to kill Adisha, but no. The level 2 of the passive mixed with 14 wand charges. FN.
Adisha.
Yeah, he's going to have to back up again.
Yeah, he's going to, I'm about to say, yeah, he can refill his bottle. Puppy's busy top getting a kill, so
we finally got our first blood, gods.
Yep. It's looked like it could have been in like 3 different lanes at different times, but it finally happens. Good news for Batrider is that meant Puppy was not contesting the bounty runes. Often he'd be grabbing that bounty rune.
Okay. Level 2 battery assaults. YapzOr though.
Fine though, yeah.
Yeah, this is not a fight position that you can pressure so well, and he is going to get nightmared up and very likely be killed here. We're going to right-click him during the nightmare, and the enchant totem hit from save will get the kill.
His bottom lane's looking pretty solid for Prodigy, other than the fact Wraith King's having a lot of his farm denied. As far as the supports, it's like, okay, Bane seems to be limiting what Clockwork can do, but Zai's Enigma getting good farm while contesting farms, going to have a fast Necro book. Much better game for Zai compared to last. And Monkey King dominating the CS chats.
Going for it one more time. FN, he goes for the lasso pullback. He's going to take so much quill damage, though, at the same time. He definitely underestimated how much damage that was going to be.
Yeah. I think the nice thing with lasso, it doesn't actually turn him, so he's still doing damage to his back, right?
Yeah.
At least that's how it looks like it's working.
Because, it just does the damage based off of the hero that is outputting the damage and where they're at.
Yeah, so he's still getting all those passive procs and reduced damage.
Yep.
Like, Puppy rotates in, but he kills Batrider even without Puppy there. Another kill down bottom. This one going Secret's way as Zai and YapzOr team up to bring down the Bane. All 3 lanes looking pretty good for Secret right now. I'd say they have a small edge in every single one.
FN making sure that Nisha doesn't get to farm the jungle too much. At least he's taken that death. He took it on the chin and is going to try and keep on being there. Save is going to be surrounded by Eidolons and Necronomicons. You do have the Wrath of Nature going out, but it doesn't look like there's a kill anywhere on the map.
Yeah, we'll see if Secret look to find any kind of early black hole opportunities. This Necro book plus Eidolon's black hole does pose a bit of a kill threat here, and I think Prodigy are going to find themselves just having to jungle up the Wraith King and give up this bottom lane. The problem is, this Enigma is a great hero to pressure the tower. You leave this lane, that tower will drop so incredibly fast. I think for Prodigy, you're just looking to end the laning stage. Get Nature's Prophet involved as soon as possible. DM has hit level 6, so they've got the Wrath of Nature. It's on cooldown for now, but ideally you're looking for an opportunity to get him involved and find some kills.
YapzOr steps a little bit too far forward, trying to cut behind Ein, but there was a creep wave there. He's going to be Fisher blocked in, stuck in his own cogs, and DM does make the rotation. No ultimate required, as everybody else did the heavier lifting. Maybe they can get in front of Zai here. Epileptic Kid running forward, but not in range, and the Nightmare is very low cast range as well.
So he'll get out. FN making a move top by himself, so not sure he can get much done here, and probably is when he realizes his whole team has moved down towards the bottom lane, he won't want to get too aggressive. I like that move from Prodigy to send all those heroes bottom, because you need to win these little small skirmishes down bottom, otherwise that tower will very quickly just get taken. So They give up a bit of leeway elsewhere. They're letting the Monkey King free farm, but you kind of got to pick and choose your battles when you're losing the lanes. You have to accept that, okay, this one hero is going to have complete free farm. Let's try and shut down this specific lane. Focus somewhere else on the map.
Yeah. The top 3 net worth is all the cores of Secrets. You can see that the static laning phase is working out for them. They just keep all of their cores where they're at, continue to farm. It's up to Virtus.Pro.Prodigy to be making the moves.
Yeah.
Nobody really wants to lane against that Monkey King, it looks like. FN, he's now going to be there, but he does have reinforcements.
Yeah, they have got the Bat Rider.
Oh, that Fisher comes out too late. Nice read by Matumba Man.
They do have the heroes to pressure even a farm Monkey King, so they're going to force Matu to rotate down bottom. Once he sees multiple heroes top, his team doesn't want to go up and help him. They just don't want to play on that top side of the map, so his options are to fall back in jungle or to go join his team, so he TPs to the bottom tier 1 tower, and it looks like he's going to play around maybe mid lane. He actually comes back here, so a little bit unsure of what he wants to do, but will end up in the jungle. Has an Iron Talon. I'm sure Wraith King's going to be a little bit jealous. He didn't manage to find one. One of those. It's crazy how those neutral items, the RNG of them can actually impact the game quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like a hero like Wraith King, it's probably the difference between like getting a 15-minute radiance and like a maybe 17-minute radiance, potentially. Maybe
yeah,
that's a
opportunity. I mean, like, especially if it means that like ancients are available to you because you have the Iron Talon. That's a pretty big example. You get a little bit of lucky there with the shovel as well, and you get a bounty or two. And, you know, who knows? Bat Rider being charged at here. He broke and killed the Necronomicon warrior, doing a lot of damage back to him, and FN is not in good fighting shape here.
Yeah.
He's going to bottle up. They do have the Nightmare into the lasso, so they're going to take the easy pick off on the 5 position. What about the rest of Secret, though? They look good. Zai cutting in from the side here, cutting down some of the trees. Matumba Man, Fiend's Grip goes out, immediately canceled by the Boundless Strike. The 2 supports trying to deal with Nisha, but Sword takes the kill of both with that Rocket Flare. Will now bounce back DM with the Cogs and Secret. I think there was little doubt, at least in my mind anyway, they were going to win this fight. They may kill the Enchantress, but Secret's heroes look real strong right now.
Yep. Bristle, absolute beast right now. Level 9, double bracer. This is very much like a nice little early game power spike for him, and none of these Radiant heroes really address the Bristle all too well. They don't have anyone to dish out any serious damage that ever is going to threaten him. Matu just having a great time. FN's being bullied back here. Does have a boot to travel early on, so I think we're going to see Prodigy just play much more of a farm game. They wanted to keep their towers alive for as long as possible. That's how they play the farm game. You got a Wraith King jungling it up. You can't afford to lose too many early tier 1s, but unfortunately they've now lost the mid and bottom one.
Yeah, now Epileptic Kid being spotted by Nisha, so
DM
he can no longer play up there.
Trying to TP, Matu got him with the jump to the tree into the Boundless Strike, got vision.
And that'll be another kill for Team Secret.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Whoa. So I just died to a Nature's Prophet. Okay.
Yeah, that Wrath of Nature. It hurts. FN on the loose here with his boots of travel. They can still, as you said, they do have the right heroes to be able to kill things like Monkey King and the Bristleback. It is a good Bat Rider game in that regard. You just haven't found a lot of these openings. This solo smoke gank trying to get Matumba Man, but again, he just evaporates into the night and is able to dodge away from this gank. They didn't want to go for Nisha, but now FN, it's going to be forced upon him here as Matumba Man comes back. Gets vengeance for that attempted gank. 4-9 now with a 3,000 net worth lead for Team Secret.
Yeah, Nisha's happily going for anyone who comes his way, and the kills keep on racking up. Shaker gets found as well by Yapzor's hookshot, so kill after kill going Secret's way, but very good aggressive play from them, playing around the early game strength of the Bristleback, utilizing the Enigma even in a very aggressive way. It's not being about the black hole, it's just being, let's just keep these lanes shoved out and be this nice kind of frontliner for my team who, if they do come and fight us, we have got the team fight of a black hole.
How good of a game do you think it is for this Wraith King? Because that is really what Virtus.Pro.Prodigy are hedging their bets on, is that they are creating a lot of space for Epileptic Kid to get his Radiance. but it's costing them a bit of a lead. Is this going to be worth it?
It could be. I think they've lost maybe... Right now it's looking rough because they've lost so many towers. I find playing Wraith King into Enigma is fantastic. The issue is more maybe the Monkey King. I don't think this is the best matchup. It's not like terrible for Wraith King, but definitely Monkey King. He's just going to man up and fight you at all stages of the game. And if you're not ahead of him in terms of items, it feels like he's stronger than you always.
Yeah, what if you died inside the Wukong's command, right?
Yeah.
You come back, you're surrounded by a bunch of monkey statues. That's a problem. I think I like playing Bristleback against Wraith King as well, because he's typically kind of low armor. Because he doesn't have the greatest starting armor to begin with, and then he rushes his Radiance, which means he's still susceptible to physical damage.
Yeah, and even the goo can be very annoying, just constantly kind of kiting him around.
Hookshot is going to be able to prevent the lasso from going off immediately. FN, he's going to pop his illusion rune to try and get away, but Monkey King was on the other side of that. Now Ein's going to be hit by the Boundless Strike. Half his HP pool is gone. Brainsap one, sleep the other, try and get away. Ein making his way back to the tier 2. Enchant almost going off, but it's Matama Man leaping into the trees to help Zai get the double kill.
Seems like Secret are way too strong right now, punishing the fact that there was a Wraith King pick. You know, these Radiance carries don't come out too often, I would say. We're seeing them a little bit here and there with like the Spectres and the occasional Wraith King, but there's this big window pre-Radiance where you're just kind of exposed and can't do a whole lot. And you're playing 4v5, so unless your lanes go really well, if you lose your lane stage and you're trying to farm Radiance on your carry, it just feels really rough, which is exactly what's going on right now.
Would you prefer the Armlet build over the Radiance?
On Wraith King, no. I don't think this hero functions with Armlet particularly well.
Fair.
Die mid.
And now there's a hookshot to be able to catch the Earthshaker as well. And Epileptic Kid says, see you later, buddy. I'm off to go hit some more creeps.
I think the Armlet helps you like a little bit in the early mid game. Like you can fight the Monkey better, but it's not going to help you that much against the Bristle. Some armor, I guess, but...
It definitely doesn't give you the same kind of farming power, and it may end up kind of capping your game where you just don't scale as well as the rest of Secret do. Boundless Strike almost catching the Furion as he TPs away.
Yeah, I think maybe the one nice thing, you could get potentially a faster Silver Edge to deal with Bristle, but I don't even know if that's an item you can afford to go this game. Maybe more
Nisha is pretty far out there. I think that's a free kill. Nisha, he's going to have a long way home with a lot of people around, so the best he can hope for is maybe get a counter kill with the Quills, but there is that mech that was going up. Epileptic Kid, though, what's he doing here?
Yeah, it doesn't skill the ultimate. Knows he will just die a second time. I don't know what he's doing there, Cap.
What are both carries doing where they are in the map?
Yeah.
Why they do this? All right, well, 5-15.
I guess, you know, just... trying to fulfill their role. Bristle, let's just keep shoving these towers, and Wraith King, let's keep hitting these creeps, but doing it in the wrong place of the map. For Bristle, yeah, you're still not strong enough to be able to play... I mean, you're never going to be able to play 1v4. That's not... Dota's... One hero cannot fight into that, and...
Oh! A hook shot. Just split the wickets there between Bane and the Earthshaker.
So... Prodigy, not looking to take any fights. DM's just constantly pushing these side lanes. Happy to put himself in a bit of danger. Will get caught out here. And
he's got mech, TP.
Doesn't need the mech.
They don't have any disables.
Yeah. I like this. You know, that's his job. Just keep split pushing these waves, create space for Epileptic Kid to farm. Even if he, let's say he gets picked off and dies somewhere, it's not even a misplay necessarily. It's very... much purposeful that he's the one getting 2-3-man ganked and potentially going down.
Zork could just really suck as an item. We're seeing this like rush MKB a lot.
On Nature's
Furion, yeah.
I think it's maybe very specific games against elusive heroes that you go the Orchid, but I see it very infrequently, and more so in pubs where these Nature's Prophets still just go up because it used to be like the standard build, I guess.
Yeah.
But this game, Orchid does not help against any of the cores, really. Enigma already has Greaves. Monkey King just doesn't really care.
And I guess Crystallis, that build isn't as value as it used to be either.
Oh, Yeps was going to
DM,
find
he's
him.
been caught. Battery assault. Now, DM still has a play here where he can sprout and treants to get himself away from the clockwork. He's going to go for the TP now, but there is going to be that hook shot. And really no way out with Zai here as well.
And this is the play he just made. Last time he got away, this time he's still trying to get away. Oh my god, he forced the black hole! DM, what a beast.
Well,
Yapsor maybe had him with a battery assault, but I guess he didn't want to take any chances. And I think Secret, no, there's no team fights happening. What's a black hole cooldown matter? It's a long cooldown, though.
It is a long cooldown. We'll see if VP.Prodigy can possibly force a fight around that, because they do have their Radiance finishing up on Wraith King, and he's about to hit level 12 as well. But I'm still not that confident.
No. Monkey King is going to be the king of the carries for a decent chunk of time now, with Aegis and soon to be Desolator. Like, he's going to get Radiance, and he's going to look like paper against this Monkey King. The minus armor from Deso is just going to destroy him. So we'll see. And I think the tricky thing is, for Wraith King, you can see the items he's got queued up, both Halberd and AC. He needs both of these before he can kind of go head-to-head with Monkey at all. He needs the disarm, but he also needs the bonus armor. So we'll see which one he kind of prioritizes, but
the Enchantress took the range creep, and it killed one of the bounty runes on the right-hand side of the map.
Nice.
So VP.Prodigy only getting one.
You can see the odds there. It was like 1 to 12. Secret heavily favored. I mean, this is, at least right now, until proven otherwise, probably the best team in the world, unless Alliance manages to beat them in the finals here. Should Secret advance, of course, but winning 3 lanes for Team Secret, you're going to see those odds heavily stacked in their favor every single time.
Okay, you've got Blink Dagger for the Earthshaker.
Okay.
MKB for the Nature's Prophet. You've got your Radiance. You're a level 2 Reincarnation. I think it's a must-fight, must-win territory for VP.Prodigy. Because I'm just not convinced that this Wraith King is going to actually be beating the Monkey King anytime soon. Like, even if this game stretched on another 15, I feel like Monkey King is actually still going to be stronger.
Yeah, you're always going to be behind on items. I totally agree. I think you want to fight now with this Radiance. They're going to smoke up. It's go time. Use the fact he has 2 lives. Yeah, this Wraith King is going to be paper, but at least he's paper 2 times in a row, so he can soak up a lot of spells and damage, and there's also no black hole.
They just lead off with the Echo Slam, so that's going to be the pick-off they get with that smoke. Not the best one. Their smoke was almost entirely ruined, by the way, by Matumba Man, who had himself positioned on the trees.
Oh, yeah. He can definitely scout those ones out. Yeah, there's a lot of tough targets to run into this game, with Matu having an Aegis right now and the Bristle being a Bristle, so we'll see. I think Prodigy pretty happy to kill an Enigma, but...
Okay, they're really stretching here. Secret really want to be able to take a fight and grab anybody they can. That Cog's tracking them inside the Wukong's command beautifully. That's going to take 2 out. Now, Epileptic Kid still has its second life, but here's the problem we were talking about. Look how quickly he dies in that second life. Paper on paper. Both are torn to shreds. That's 4 down on the side of VP.Prodigy. And Secret have full run of the Radiant base.
Yep. Not what you want to see, and with Monkey King having a Deso, Bristle all the bonus damage, they're even threatening to take these tier 3 towers until a glyph comes out, so complete control of the game in Team Secret's hands. Take another look at it here, but it's such a good setup for the Monkey King, having the cogs trapping everyone in place, and well, Wraith King, yeah, you die inside Wukong's command. It lasts so long that you're going to be just shredded apart when you respawn.
It was perfect, too, because he died right in the center where you're surrounded by all 5 statues. All 5 of them can hit you from that point. VP.Prodigy, they come back to their senses to find that their top lane of barracks is gone. Their base is in flames, and the Marauders aren't going to be stopping anytime soon. Secret seems they want it all. 11,000 net worth lead. They may just have the resources to take it all. Another hook shot in. Got to be able to catch Ein. Ein stuck inside the cogs right now and immediately throws out the Sprout. Try and protect this Bane. They don't want to have any pickoffs too early on in this engagement. They're still looking for their opening, but without an Echo Slam, it's not so clear how they're going to initiate.
you're losing 2 sets of racks this early on in the game. This is going to get really difficult to turn around, and I mean, we've talked about how Wraith King matches up. It just doesn't feel like they can do it.
Chaining their stuns a little bit.
They
Man
lost
might be in
Aegis.
trouble with the Boundless Strike. There goes that Aegis. There goes the Black Hole. Locking down the 2. The 3rd picked up on the Wraith King as well. And that allows Man to get away. A chase down of Epileptic Kid does have his reincarnation here. So Nisha committing for it. A Fiend's Grip onto the Enigma is going to make sure he dies. But so do the Wraith King. He loses his reincarnation. He's going to back away. The hook shot actually finishes off the Bane. Yapster nails that one. Now looks to escape, but is hit by the Refire Blast. Epileptic Kid completely regrets trying to help out his supports, though, as he's caught out by the Bristleback. Slowed down, trapped in the Wukong's command. He'll die again and again and again. Secret will assault the Virtus.Prodigy base. Save. He finally has his Echo Slam here, but no damage behind that.
They're just too far ahead. They make the perfect initiation as the Aegis is expiring, but Puppy's there with a Glimmer Cape, then he just heals up Matu with the Wisps. Every little play being done to keep Matu alive. And
Man is stuck here by the Fissures, so they're going to be able to pull him back. They still have that Echo Slam ready to go, and they jump in and use it to finish off Man and stall up Nisha's retreat. Nisha, though, is pretty fast, and he's staying ahead of FN. DM just TPs right into the middle of everyone, but the Yapster was there too with the Battery Assault, and DM is falling fast. With the Spirit Vessel on him, the mech isn't going to be able to do much to save him. Gets off the Wrath of Nature with his dying breath, but that will not be enough to ensure Virtus.Prodigy a victory here. It's still going to be a bit of a slog with Nisha leading the way. They're going to try and kite him around as best as possible. Double stun there, the Enchant Totem into Fissure. Also hitting Yapster. DM going to buy back round 2 as he goes for the Clockwork. They pop Double Dust to be able to spot Yapster. Yapster gets off the hook shot to be able to stall up FN. He still has the Flame Break, so Yapster will get burned out, but Nisha is just going completely uncontested as he starts swinging on people. The Earthshaker's going to go down first. Now Epileptic Kid, he's going to be the next one on the chopping block. Zai making its way through, blocked out by the treants. He's going to be good. Healed up by Puppy, and Epileptic Kid without the reincarnation is dead and gone for 45 seconds with Ein quick to follow him into the grave, as will the rest of these buildings. It's going to be a mausoleum here for Virtus.Prodigy and the end of their run here at ESL One Birmingham.
Team Secret 7-0 now against VP.Prodigy, and Prodigy, their first time playing the Wraith King, not a success.